Good morning and welcome to Math 104. My name is Dan Faringer and this is your online trig class. What you see in front of you will be your main page that you'll use throughout this course. It can be found on D2L and this is what it's going to look like. Starting with the big screen, over here on the left, each week you're going to see news. And here's the post you're going to see for your first week, and it does an intro of how to get started in the class, what assignments you'll do in D2L, what assignments you'll do in Pearson, and in the first week I also include a copy of the syllabus. Over here on the right side there's a link. You're going to click to go to Pearson and it'll take you directly into Pearson, and you will have to sign up with my Math Lab, and that's where you're going to be doing all of your online homeworks and your online quizzes. When you want to set up an office hour with me, you can email me. We'll pick a time, and here's our Zoom link we'll be using to meet up at that time if that's what you'd like to do. Finally, information about me. Not that the office phone or the office address is much help this semester, but that's where I would be located. Coming back to D2L, we're actually looking at course home right now. There's a checklist, and I found over time a lot of students like this checklist. The first thing in the checklist is called class orientation, and you will see in my Math Lab you will go and complete the orientation homework and the orientation quiz. And D2L work, you have to do a classroom introduction, and then there's a document you have to upload into Dropbox, and it's pretty simple. Other thing in the checklist, let's just pick a random chapter because here's the 8 chapters we're going to be covering. Here's chapter 3, and what you'll see are another friend of mine made videos for each of the sections, and also included video notes so that you could print these out and take notes on right away if you wanted. So for each section there are short videos available. You'll also see a list of the assignments you have to do. For example, chapter 3, you have homework chapter 3 and you see the due date. You have an online quiz for chapter 3 and you see the due date as well. Once again, those things can be found back here at Course Home, and you're going to see this Pearson Lab. That's where you're going to go to do your online homeworks and take your online quizzes. Continuing across the top, there's the discussion board. Some semesters this is just loaded with things. Everybody will be doing the introduction, but there's places for you to have discussion about any of the chapters you'd like to. And I watch the board, monitor it, and usually respond if students don't, but it's a great place for student interaction. The next one is your Dropbox. You will see there's an orientation assignment. These will turn blue once they become available, so you'll be able to click on them. And then there's assignments for each of the exams that you're going to be taking. So for each test there's a page that I want you to write on. Write out your solutions, save it, which you'll learn how to do in the orientation assignment, and upload it. As you can see, that's 200 points. And traditionally, this is where a lot of students fail in the course because they don't do these assignments and they lose a lot of points quickly. Quizzes, this is the link where we're going to actually see our classroom tests. Since we can't go on campus, you will be taking tests live in front of me, and I give you time options of when you can take it, but you'll come in here and you'll see test 1 and you'll click on it during those time options, and you have your video on for your Zoom, and I get to watch you while you take your test. But more information to that's coming later. Again, you have your grades as another drop down option, and you could see your list of all your grades. And finally, if you want to check out who is in the class, here's a class list. It's great to put a face with a name So, please upload a picture of yourself so we know what you look like. Okay, coming back to the course home, you're going to be, like I say, doing most of your work right here in Pearson My Math Lab. A lot of you are familiar with Pearson. I'm not sure what I'll get clicking on it, but yeah, I get my view. Your view will be a little bit different, but that's where you're going to go and do all of your assignments. On the Pearson My Math Lab, there's also videos provided by the author. So when it comes to learning the material, there's videos there. There's videos provided by the author, and I do requests. And I've done some over time, and I think I have some here in chapter 4. I do not. Oh, I post them on the discussion board. So you will see some videos that I make, not on the discussion board, but in the weekly announcements. And I put stuff up daily as well. So you'll be able to see other videos there. So you got the videos that I have from a colleague. You have the videos that are provided by Pearson My Math Lab. I do requests for videos. And finally, everybody knows you can use YouTube or Google or one of those sites to find out everything you want. So good luck in the course. I'll see you on Monday the 24th. Take care.